development is all about having a car that come around. I'm not calling it a bus, but it's simply the mark you love the most is the more the ultimate test of all that. But the Valkyrie, you know, there's a real release for Adrian Newey. He talked about it being inflicted by, constrained by the Formula 1 rulebook. Clean blank sheet is something that you can take a glance at. I believe it is the Lotus Evija, yes, making its way up. Now we saw the Evija X on day one, which was the hypercar version with the huge rear wing spoiler that had a little bit of an incident. The Evija we are going to be entering the hypercar category in the World Endurance Championship, so we are going to some of the best manufacturers in the world. Well, exactly, since they moved on from the DBs, and this is a car designed a bit like the McLaren Solas before it, but with so much intent, so much the Valkyrie, and it's had to come back to early see it, and it's on the hill. Something exciting as well. This Morris at the wheel, and this is fun behind the wheel. The question of how you want your power to be delivered, what sort of sound you would like. Still normally aspirated engines, turbocharged engines, as well as EVs. These cars may look exquisite, but it is all about the power under the right foot, and Pagani, they're never short of horsepower. No, not at all. This is the Huayra R, the most extreme Pagani hypercar ever made, naturally aspirated, 850 horsepower, just over 1,000 kilos, only up the field in the Aston Martin Victor. A very enjoyable ride as well. Well, obviously the V12 engine configuration has been such a strong cylinder arranged 12 here, the Valiant, the Valour and the Vantage Coupe, but this, the Victor, up the hill. The late 1970s Aston Martin design, but with horsepower, but so dynamic up the hillclimb course here. And there's a lot of people according to your age, your fantasy of cars, but Ferraris. This is car number, entry number 624 from the Ferrari range. Denison at the wheel. He's a man very experienced with driving, as James. 2010-2012 Porsche, conducting fundamental research on hybrid drive behind. Now, Ferrari, of course, have a whole host of cars coming here. The 296 GT3 is a fantastic car. Sharp end of racing, sharper crowd, I think the 296. Let's set you back a mere €2.5. So, €2.5 million euros, actually. €2.5 on race to 3. We'll go Mars, Harry. Alright, deal. Always problems, there's always a little glitch along the line, but if you're smaller frame, less than 1,000 kilograms, 200 miles per hour, top speed, with Mika Hakkinen at the wheel. The Flying Finn reunited once more in a McLaren, slightly different though than the ones he took his championships with back in 1998 and 1999. He carefully makes his way past the field. Epic battles he had back then, taking those titles, fighting against his sort of two-seater V6 engine with a plug-in electric motor as well to give it a next to me of electrical up the hill. Cameron Davies. And I know red is Martin. It certainly differentiates it from the other Aston Martins currently in the range. This is more from Ferrari. Ferrari Automotive T50 PS4 with that homage at the back. This is the one to it, but the engine notes are low from the V12. It's every single one like that. Lanzante P1 HDK. From Lanzante, this is the two Jeskos from Koenigsegg. We've got the Absolut and the Attack, which is on the hill climb now. Both inspired their designs from fighter jets. The Jesko Attack, the high downforce default version with that on the wheels.
I have to take you up on that. That's not a large rear wing, it's an enormous, giant, massive scoop. But the 1600 horsepower needs to be had. Maserati bringing some absolutely
paying homage to that MC12. This is the Icona. We also have the Leggenda making its way up the hill and around. Only 20 of each of these have been produced and made of. From Gordon Murray, Dario Franchitti at the wheel. Dario extensively involved Murray and the development of these cars. And what
this company and 636 we're looking at now is the Jesko. There's a bit of a clue in the final part of his name. Attack. Well, you can clearly see that is what is going on right now. Marcus Lund pushing very hard indeed. Enzo.
Absolutely, of course, 20th anniversary of Maserati's MC12, but not like any other Maserati really, with that V12.
But got launched into the GT racing world, as we say, 20 years ago. Michael Bartel's winning so many Spa 24 hours, great days. Any strong feelings.
Well, returns to the Niki Lauda tribute car. And heading to the start line.
Well, this is Koenigsegg, 30 years Formula One cars that were produced when Gordon Murray was deep in the camp at Brabham, but great track day cars, so much downforce.
Adjustable aero on that.
Zero.
Yang Wang also here with I think the McLaren P1.
You do, because we were used to Supercars having phenomenal performance, but it was all in the last decade about getting that ultra special handling. A lot of these are between as track day cars, but the track was always started with the F1, but since then the number of models have been extraordinary. Not as extraordinary as car leading the line now.
A bad favourite, isn't it? He did this yesterday, weaving at the Supercar paddock as well.
This is the Yang Wang, something very different. Making a splash.
The GTS to the McLaren P1. The wheel of this. Now, this is one following it up here, the white which is the Huracan
at the front, but it's good for 202 miles an hour. So maybe not.
I think he designs his cars from Formula One to that Valkyrie and the RB. Take a look at further around there.
Aston Martin DB12 Volante, don't get time. He worked in that car for a couple of days. He said how much he loved this car to be
Rolls-Royce Spectre with Joseph Hopkins at the wheel. The electric ultra luxury electric super.
Could be with a cell by the bucket of the Spectre.
Yeah, it is a heavy beast though. Nearly 3,000 kilograms on that Rolls-Royce Spectre. And we have of that beautifully designed over 600 horsepower.
The Max Chilton went through Morecambe. It's a very, very fast running, very wide out of the final corner. He's very nice, kindly cleaned it up with that enormous fan.
One of the first electrified Lamborghinis with a little bit of electrical power in it, helping that 12-cylinder. Car well, and something new from Lamborghini. The fledgling Spanish Formula One team, Spania Racing, and then in the ring. Grand Prix from Porsche
is involved, Minardi racer in the day, absolutely charming individual.
Listen to that as it marks its way up the hill. This is inspiration for the Alpine's 1960s races, the A210 and the A220 that were built for Le Mans. And it's the back end which is the most exciting part about this.
Because in 1 year short tail, the next year they had the long tail, they really struggled with car. I do like the thing, the historical cars, how it's such a great name in the 60s, it's so good, in fact.
Cool moment on this.
Yeah, this is using the first time one of their road cars has used a lightweight hybrid. We already saw it in some of their GT3 Competizione cars. So, Hispano Suiza, you have to be quite old to remember.
19 units, we are told, that will be available. And I imagine they not the typical out, but